Hey guys, just wanted to do a quick update. My market timing signal flipped bullish today, and it's not just slightly bullish. It's actually on all time frames, on the short, mid, and the longer term time frame. Everything is bullish, as improbable as that can be. It's common sense dictates that we should be shorting the market, hiding our money under our mattresses. But and what also is significant about today's timing signal update is that it triggered intraday now. I have the ability now to offer intraday, in hopes of timing it a little bit better, get you a better entry. You can see here right where this green arrow here is when it actually triggered. I sent out an update to people on my free newsletter, and if you would like to get this information, you can either just sign up right on zentrader.ca, or you can actually just go to zentrader.net, and that's just a sign up. There's just a box there, and you can get access to this information. It's free. There's other goodies in there. So today, right here, it triggered a buy signal. I personally shorted the VIX there. That's how I played it. I look at a couple different proprietary indicators that I've created. I've got one for volatility, I've got one for sentiment, and then I've actually got my own the market timing signal that I've developed, and everything is in line right now. Like, I guess what I mean, volatility is coming out of the market. Sentiment is not overly complacent. It's not really even complacent at this point, which is good. That means that these markets can go higher. Let me show you a VIX chart here. And you can see here, I like to measure the VIX relative to its 10-day moving average. That way, it's always dynamic, because it's always changing. Instead of giving it a level of, say, when it's above 30, there's fear when it's below 30, because these numbers, they change as the environment changes. But when you have a moving average that moves with an indicator or whatever it is you're tracking, it's more fluid, in my opinion. So, we're not significantly below. We're only 3% below, I think, and that's really nothing, with the way the VIX moves. So we're not extended. The other thing is, you can see here that volatility has been coming out of the market, but we are still in an area which, it is typically high volatility. We're not in the extreme anymore. We're still in high. So, normal is not a little bit. It's quite a ways down here. Low volatility that is down here. This would be like super complacent. But I mean, we could come down another 5, 6, 7 points, and that would just be normal. So I'm not saying that the market's going to, let's go back to the NASDAQ. I'm not saying we're going to go back to new highs. It's definitely a possibility. I mean, we are 75 points, but, this is a start. At least we're in the money already. People, if you're really nervous about the market, you can just set a stop right here and let that be the amount that you play with. But I don't think that's necessary at this point in time. Everything looks good, and that's not to say we're not going to get a whipsaw. But when you get a signal, you've got to, as long as you've tested it and you're satisfied with the results, don't let your opinion of what you think the market's going to do interfere with you actually taking the signal. That's one of the worst things that you can do, because if we rip off 100 points on the NASDAQ, I know that I would be frustrated with myself if I didn't put some sort of trade on and try to capitalize on this. So I wouldn't be initiating new shorts at this point in time, only longs, and hopefully we'll start to see some momentum stocks showing up on the scan. So take care, guys.